Do you want to look at these videos? Or you
Oh yeah, I actually did pull them all together. So, yes, it is update. Okay, so
otherwise I just got games.
If you are living under a fucking rock and you don't know what the coincidence video is,
is it really like I get that it's out there, but I only really have seen what you guys sent me.
I mean, it's huge. It's all over. I feel like so many people have like been talking about it, right? I mean, would you agree with that, Sean? Like, it's a huge. It's quote unquote viral. People abuse that word, but this is a true viral video, I think.
I only saw it when Sean sent me and then stuff.
It is honestly one of the funniest videos I've seen in a while.
Yeah.
Her scream is like...
perfect.
Yeah. I mean, and I think H3 has talked about him before, if I'm not mistaken. So this is like a second... Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's talked about... because it was another video. His name is... I wrote it down.
His TikTok
William
name.
Knight. Knight. I'm pretty sure H3's talked about it. Let me see.
They did talk about this video this week, about this one. But for those who don't know, I'm going to put it on screen, and I'm just going to play it. This is the original. This is from the actual post on TikTok.
There is no such thing as a coincidence. The fact that you're watching this video means you are energetically aligned with me and this message. Your thoughts create your reality. Well, you already knew that, yet you still live a life that you dread.
Excuse me.
That is because when you visualize...
I don't understand. Like, that sounds so fake in it where...
No, dude, it's
I understand,
it's
but
real.
what was he doing that...
So the original account is called Grand Rising App, which I think is his app, like for like meditation or some shit. And he's talking about the app. If you listen to him, he's like, "That's why I built the app." Like,
yeah, I understand.
Later on, but I think he had his phone on a tripod in. I have to assume that this is in Central Park, but it's probably not. For some reason, I tell myself it is. And he's just filming himself, and some woman just happens to be running by at the wrong time. And like his eyes are like, mesmerizing. And I think he stares at this woman for just a slight second, and she kind of got freaked out.
I always wonder...
You think it's fake?
No, I'm not saying it's fake. It just seems like so ridiculous that just because he only glances over for a second, like it really freaked her out. I almost feel like, in my mind, did she almost like trip over something as she turned and looked, and that's why she yelled? And everybody's thinking it's because he pierces
if that's
her.
the case, that was really good timing.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm not sure. I'm just saying, like, I feel like it'd be... she saw him and she runs by, and is his face that scary that you would scream about it?
Dude, I mean, I don't have any idea why that happened, and I think what makes it even more funny to me is like, was it staged? Did she really scream?
Did
he edit
no.
Did he add the scream in? Like
he could have.
I mean, those are all possibilities, but the thing is, I will say that if his eyes really look like that, which I know they do not, there's no fucking way.
It's probably a filter.
For sure.
Then I would probably scream if I saw those eyes in real life.
I mean, he has it's mesmerizing, but it's also kind of scary.
The whites of his eyes are like
all the way
long.
to the tear ducts.
Yeah.
Which is...
Yeah, which is unrealistic. It's likely like some sort of like face tune or something.
But I don't know. I mean, it is funny either way. Sean sent me that, and I immediately I watched the whole video, and I was like, "You only sent me this because of the scream, right?" Like,
yeah. So I saw one the other day. You might have seen this, Sean. Somebody duetting him and taking the role of the female.
Your thoughts create your reality. Well, you already knew that, yet you still live a life that you dread.
Excuse me.
That is because when you visualize your dream, your thoughts...
I did see the
so that was one that I also saw. And then there was a bunch of edits on YouTube or on Twitter. And I gathered 3 of them. There is 2 Oblivion ones, and there's 1 Skyrim.
I think the Oblivion one is my favorite.
The one you sent us earlier?
Yeah, so I'm going to go down the list. So there's 2 videos, and there's 1 just post.
And this is from at
Regiakis.
The fact that you're...
So it's at REGI.
There is no such thing as a coincidence. The fact that you're watching this video means you are energetically aligned with me and this message. Your thoughts create your reality. But you already knew that, yet you still live a life that you dread.
Excuse me.
That is because when you visualize your dream life, you unconsciously believe.
So good. And they like replaced his name with William Knight, which is his real name.
I will definitely say that when I watched the video, the original, the first time, I was like, it's so zoomed up on his head, like it would be when you talk to someone in Elder Scrolls.
It's so similar. And then,
and the way they always look around while they're talking to you.
Yeah, like creepily. And
Anyways.
then here's the Skyrim edit.
There is no such thing as a coincidence.
I love
The
I love
pause.
The fact
this.
that you're
Yeah.
watching this video means you're energetically aligned
Yeah, the dialogue
Yeah.
options.
and this message. Your thoughts create
Aligned how?
your reality. But you already knew that, yet you still live a life that you dread.
Excuse me.
Destruction increased to 6.
That is because when you visualize your dream life, you unconsciously believe that it is
What the fuck was
unrealistic.
that?
Dude,
So
fucking,
good.
There was
So good. And then
Never shoulda come here.
The final one is just a photo. It's from at the Elder Memes, and it's Emperor Uriel Septim. Like when you in the beginning of the
Yeah.
game, if you're listening, the beginning of the game when he comes into your prisoner cell, and it just says there's no such thing as a coincidence. It's just the perfect thing that just gets memed into like
into Oblivion.
into Oblivion, literally.
I just feel like it's so funny that he continued recording and posted it and was
Yeah,
like,
dude,
"That's
didn't
good."
even try and take another take, dude. Like, just
Yeah,
That's my favorite part is that he's like
he didn't even skip a
first
beat.
of all, without the posting is the second part, but the like dissonance to like be talking and then turn and see someone scream and not react.
Yeah, he just
He
goes
doesn't
right back
react
to it.
even slightly, and then he goes straight back to it. Like he like for some like. If you've ever known people that like do a lot of hard drugs, like this is the type of behavior that I've seen from people who do a lot of Xanax, where it's like they're not phased by anything and they look through you. Like that's the way. Like they're not actually talking to you; they're talking like to somebody else, but they're looking at you.
But
I don't
somehow
know.
still well spoken in this.
But it's just that was the where it's like he's not concerned at all by the scream. And just goes right back to what he... And
Yeah.
then, as you said, like, okay, that was good enough. I'll post it. I won't cut that weird
Yeah.
part.
Or again, like a second take, like he's just like, that's like nobody would think that was weird. He's, oh yeah, she screams, but I didn't mess up, so I'll just post it.
I mean, there's no such thing as a coincidence, dude. She ran by on purpose.
Maybe that's the point of the video.
The thing that H3 said on their podcast when they talked about this the other day was well, first of all, they asked their audience and like everybody on the crew, like, is it possible that this was staged? Is it possible that this was written? And they all kind of came to the conclusion that like nothing in his past on his TikTok page alludes to the fact that he's a comedian. Like this would have been genius fucking marketing if that was what he was trying to do. But like all of his other posts are like not like I'm a comedian. It's like I'm a weird meditation influencer. You know? So I would say, is he a comedian?
No.
You're not that
I-
guy.
You're not that guy.
I gotta be honest, I don't know that I thought the original video was that funny. I think what everybody's been doing with it is way funnier.
Dude, I thought that fucking video was hilarious.
Maddie
I mean-
showed it to me, and it was like, that's one of the funniest videos I've ever seen.
I thought it was funny, but I just thought it was just ridiculous. I didn't die about it. I wouldn't have memed the hell out of this like the rest of the world did, and that's what I think's funny.
Why is it funny though? I mean, like,
He's so serious.
he's so serious.
Talking about something that, is a little outlandish.
Yeah, it's like, yeah.
And then a random stranger runs by and he looks at her and she screams and there's no mention of it at all. I think that's what makes it funny to me. Like, it is a combination of all of that one of those things in and of itself wouldn't be funny. But the fact that that's all combined into a minute is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's, is it comedy? Maybe.
You're not that guy.
I don't know. I I was very impressed by it, and
You were impressed by it?
I was impressed by if it's real comedy, but it's I know it's on accident.
No, there's no way.
He's a nut job. But yeah, that's the coincidence clip. Goodbye if you're watching it. You probably are. Goodbye.